I was with a young lady this morning, and she had told me. No, I told her what I was going to go do. And I said, yeah. Janae told me last night, hey, what time you going to be up here? Meet me up here, we have a drink or whatever. And I told the girl that. She said, y'all having a drink this early in the morning? I said, well, we going to meet about 1, maybe 2. She said, but that's still early. And in my head,
What's the right time?
There's no, yeah.
In
my head, that's what we barely do. That's no problem.
Yeah, what's the right time? You are watching Moments of Euphoria with Jpiercings. I'm your host, Jpiercings. And
TROOOYSKI. Special guest.
You right, boom. Alright, so first and foremost, it's my soul day. And this one hits different. I'm not
Happy
gonna
birthday.
get emotional. Thank you. This one hits different. When I woke up this morning, first of all, I fell asleep right after 12. So I'm getting older, right? But I had this quote come up in my head. I want more and I'm done settling for less. And that's like every aspect of my life. I want more of a life. We gotta stop settling for less. We gotta do more. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you may feel like, nah, I don't deserve this. Nah, fuck that. I deserve this. And at first, I wasn't gonna post about my birthday. I wasn't gonna post. I wasn't gonna, bring attention to it. But then that quote popped up, and it was like, nah, fuck this. No, y'all gonna know.
Because you was going to be awfully surprised because I was sure going to post about you. I know what I did. Brandon was going to post about you. And I know what he did. Derek was going to post about you. Then Wings was. Then they probably was. It was going to be a chain reaction.
Yeah, I just had to, fuck it, ball out. I'm a rock star this year.
Rock star.
Yeah. How are you feeling?
I'm great. If you're a rock star, I would compare you to like a Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift is wild. But
Well, Taylor Swift done some shit I don't know about.
Listen, no. Homegirl really came through indie and popped her shit. Like JW Marriott sold that out.
I heard they renamed the streets after
Yeah, I heard that as well. They kicked out the homeless. That's really fucked up, by the way. They kicked out the homeless people because she was coming to town. And I don't know.
That is power.
That's sad.
That's sad. That's very sad.
So I also have another quote, right? The next quote is, I'm silent, but my aura speaks loudly. Loud as shit. And I feel like the older you get, that's important. For you to say less words, but also your presence speak more value. I feel like sometimes, too, the people who talk too much be lying a lot, And those who with the fewer amount of words, them usually are the ones that's solid, the ones that's gonna conquer. So the name of the game this year is I'm gonna stay silent, but that word is gonna hit. When I bring it to life, it's gonna hit.
Real G is moving silence like lasagna.
Amen.
I'm happy to be on Moments of Euphoria. It's been a minute since I've been on here.
It has.
I'm a little bit more tame now. My Instagram's been dry lately.
I wouldn't say you tame. I mean, you could have tamed, but I feel like everything needs a detox. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything that we do, including being ourselves, being in human form, we need a detox. Because when you keep carrying the same weight, the same baggage, the same acts, the same, whatever, it becomes a lot at times. And so the healthy way is to detox. doesn't mean that you're fully changed or you're somebody, different. It's just you're taking a mouth break, a detox. That's what I call that. Then you can always pull it out your bag, like boom, it's back, like it never left. I seen somebody comment on one of my pictures. She's back like she never left. You got that damn right. And I cannot make it up. You are, yeah.
Somebody commented on the post I made of you and said, "Ooh, I didn't know she looked like that."
I come with a lot of different tricks and dips. It just kind of depends on what I'm feeling. I don't got Harley Quinn tatted on me for nothing. I can bring havoc. I can bring love. I can bring peace. Moment of silence. Come on. Bow thy heads.
Oh. Oh, man, that was...
It's hard being me. I am not gonna lie. It is hard being me. Like, I know a lot of people may say that, but no, like...
And that's so wait, are you working today?
I am working today.
Sheesh. True definition of a hustler.
Now, don't get me wrong. I prepared to not work today. But I just feel like working today. Like, I feel like I always like being ahead. I like being ahead. I don't like being just enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. I want to be ahead. So, I'm going to just dedicate a few hours. And then, plus, when you like what you do, it's really not working.
It's not.
I love what I do. I love being me most of the time, 75% of the time. That other 25% be a little wild. But, yeah, I like working.
How is it being, because, okay, let's be a little real. How is it being kind of, being brought up in this environment? And because we seen you from a while ago, and now, like, you were, like, you know what I'm saying? You are the shit. This is my nigga right here. She do her thing. Like, how is it being, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I told me, Derek, Brandon, Bacon, and Ween was been having the same conversation lately. Been telling Derek the same thing. Shout out to the producer. That's your next Janae right there. She about to come up in the same school and the same shit.
She gonna be harder because she has that advantage. Like, I don't got the patience for tattooing. I feel like tattoo artists, I have a different appreciation for them because they really have to have patience, time. A lot of times they're not, what's the word I'm looking for? They're not compensated for the time that they waste, the time that people waste of theirs. They have to be focused for a long period of time. They have to deal with that client for a long period of time. You damn near gotta be, the therapist, the coach, breathe, and we almost done, and, you have to sell that dream. And I just ain't got it in me, I ain't gonna lie. Because the minute that you move and fuck up this line, we just gonna have to come back another day. I ain't even about to.
I'm going to apologize to Moments of Euphoria because I just cannot help but be me. It's going to come a point. You kind of doing it now already, Kyla. And Janae can kind of sort of, maybe really, I don't know. You might really relate. But it's going to be you're going to come a point in about 2 or 3 years where the level up and the growth is going it's going slowly, then it's going boom, skyrocket. And at that point, I'm just say this to all the guys out there. Y'all gonna hate her because she gonna little boy y'all. She gonna have her own. She gonna have so much motion going on. You ain't gonna be able to tell her nothing or control her. And the only reason I say that is because I've watched it with my own two eyes.
You know, a part of it is staying humble and stay prayed up.
You gotta stay humble.
Because I don't know, we bleed all the same. You know, we are all the same in a way, but also we're all different. Sometimes you gotta take the roads less traveled by, but you also gotta stay prayed up because sometimes shit may be good. Like, everything may work in your favor. You feel like you got all the cards. You know, it may seem like you're not gonna have a downfall. How could you? You know, everybody love you. And then reality hit, and it really can, like, especially as an entrepreneur or just having grace with yourself. That's really the biggest one. Because sometimes when you don't have grace, you could be looking at other people, you know, like, damn, I want to be like that. I want to be like that one day. I know, my time coming. But sometimes we just got to stay humble and have faith and prayed up and know that our time is coming. Because, you know, maybe ours is taking a little bit longer because it's going to be that much bigger, 2 times better. You may have to shape who you are right now. Nobody's perfect either. So, you know, just, yeah. That's my rules. That's me personally. That's my rules. It's hard.
Oh, the devil is tempting me, but I'm going to go the straight and narrow path here. With being an entrepreneur, because you brought that up, there's certain hurdles you have to go over.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you're going to have, especially when you're doing it alone, you're going to have stressful times and hardships. Can you be an entrepreneur and be a privileged individual? Meaning you're used to having things handed to you in regular life, and then once you get into your entrepreneurial life, it's not the same thing. Can those two coexist?
You definitely can, but I feel like those who have struggled, those who've really got it out the mud, they're gonna come 10 times worse, you know. I look at it as like, now I may not be 100% because I really don't watch like a lot of artists, a lot of female artists, things like that. But from my perspective, if you were to compare Glorilla to Sexy Red, okay? Not saying Sexy Red, nothing has been handed to her, she's privileged or anything like that. But when you hear Glorilla's story about why she became who she is, it hits different. Like, having to hear that she grew up with hella siblings, they had to share one mattress, they dealt with roaches and shit like that. So when she finally got that break in life, she's gonna come harder because she don't want to go back to that ever. You know what I'm saying? Her struggle was different. Her purpose was different. And I just feel like that's also, you know, those who are privileged and those who got it out the mud. When you privileged, you're used to shit coming your way. You're used to shit coming to you. When you're not privileged, you praying every day and night for it. So that's really the difference.
And I can feel you. I definitely feel like you have to know how to be ready to go through a struggle or a hard time, because this is not all clouds and sunshines and rainbows. It gets tough at times. It get a little, stretch out your collar, get a little tight. So you got to be able to be resilient. You got to be able to know how to bounce back and how to roll with the punches and just keep going.
Facts. That's really all it's about, life. Roll with the punches and keep going.
Now, you've grown, you've elevated to a certain point. So you have the ability to command what you want to command. You also are at the level where you can also turn down what you want to turn down.
Right.
Is all money good money?
Yeah, motherfucker. If it's gonna cost me my peace, you costing too much. I value my peace, and either way, either it's by like straight, forward, or it's just like I'm kind of disappearing in the distance, you're going to get off my nerves. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you are problematic, come with a lot of issues, come with a lot of entitlement, I can't even, you feel me? It's just not worth it. Because I know how hard I'm coming behind whatever I do. So when you are making me second guess if I want to even do the shit that I've been doing forever because of solely you and the problems that you bring with it, you gotta go. You costing too much. So no, I feel like sometimes skipping those opportunities, you get a better opportunity. You know, I may tell you no, but I may have somebody ringing at my phone trying to come get 4 piercings, or them and 6 people trying to come get something. So it's damn near like, you know, it worked out in my favor. I didn't let you stress me out for that little funky $35, and boom, I was able to make $3,500 out of it. So it just it's levels.
No, it's certainly levels to this. It definitely.
But knowing your worth too, that's key. I'm not saying, again, I don't think I'm better than nobody. I don't think that, you know, I'm the best. I just know what I do and do what I know. So, you know, it works out for me. But yeah, know your worth for sure.
Now, with what you just said, you built up a pretty nice reputation. When you walk into a room now, would you say your reputation precedes itself?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it be my head, like, I'm more reserved. Like, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. But outside of that, I'm more reserved. Just like, I be watching, like, my insights on social media, and I see that, okay, boom, I got 11,000 views, but I only got 300 likes. To me, that's weird. You know? Especially if I done took the effort to, you know, do X, Y, and Z, jump through all these hoops, but I still didn't interact with you. What was your point of jumping through all those hoops if you weren't going to interact? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just kind of weird. But then I also have to step outside and be like, let me not take that person. Maybe you nervous to, I don't know, interact, approach me. I don't know. And a lot of people say I'm unapproachable. I don't know what that means either.
I'm glad you brought that up, because now I gotta be me. And I gotta go there. Listen, man, I get it. Y'all wanna step outside your box and outside your boundary. At the same time, no, I can only speak for me. I can't speak for Derek or Ricky. You know, but if you sitting in that line, in that row, you know what I'm saying? I call it heaven's row. If you sitting along that wall and you see me, don't go to Janae and ask Janae, who is that? What he do? Who that? Come talk to me. I'm right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm really here for business, because I take photos down here. We do videos. We rent out this space to shoot music videos. You know, I'm the unofficial assistant manager of this place. You know, I go and get toilet paper for the bathroom. That's me, bitch, yes. Oh, excuse me. That's me. Yes. You know, so don't be afraid. Come talk to me. Don't ask Janae who I am. And I know y'all still don't do it. I'm just calling you out right now.
Agree, because I'm going to just act like, you feel me? I don't know nothing, ain't seen nothing.
Because that's a common misconception about me, is I have a look on my face a lot that it looks like I don't want to talk to people where I'm mean. No, that's not the case. I just have a look on my face. You know, y'all women call it something different. I'm not going to get into that. But, Janae, what is a common misconception that people have about you?
I'm mean and I'm stuck up.
Ooh.
Which I'm neither.
Stuck up?
Stuck up. Stuck up. And I don't know. I just, like I said earlier, like I just choose not to indulge in a lot of things. Like, I just stay to myself.
Me, okay. Then, now, one thing I definitely want to ask you is, the mean thing. Is that a you thing, or is that like a Sagittarius thing?
I wouldn't say you're a Sagittarius thing, because I've here lately been meeting a lot of friendly Sagittarius, and I've been having I don't know. But I would feel like, I feel like Sagittarians aren't mean unless, you fuck with us wrong. Then we gotta do the most. But I think, I don't know where that shit came. No, I blame my dad. I ain't gonna lie. My dad, he's a really cool guy, but it takes some, you gotta get used to him. I feel like he is similar to my grandmother. Like, my grandmother, she is amazing, but certain shit she may say may, rub you the wrong way. And I think I'm the opposite, because I may not say a lot, but that also rubs you the wrong way. Because I'm not talking to you like, I don't know. I just don't believe in faking connections.
Okay, now I gotta ask you something on a deeper level. Okay, you said connections. Mm-hmm. I know you're very in tune with yourself. And if I'm, no, fuck it, we just gonna go there. If I'm sitting on a phone, if I'm FaceTiming a girl, and we're not talking at all, mm-hmm. We go a good 5 minutes without saying words to each other. Is that a connection, or is the motherfucker just bored and has nothing else to do and nobody else to talk to?
Let me
check. Okay. If we can go 5 minutes without talking and then pick up a conversation, mm-hmm. Or I can just go and do whatever, and the person just wants to sit on the phone with me even though we're not speaking words, is that a connection, or is that just someone not having anything else better to do?
It could be both, or it definitely could be a connection. Y'all, so y'all just don't have those soul ties, those soulful connections. There's different connections, different forms of connection. Just because you connected with a person doesn't mean that you tuned in, connected. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes, a person may like your aura. Like, it may be something that they see that's very common in you. Or that, relaxes their soul wearies, or there's a lot of different things that it could be. Because sometimes soulmates could be in a room together and not say a word but feel energies. It just, the frequencies, the energy, everything kind of matters. But yeah, it very well could be a connection. It may not be the connection that you think it is, though.
Hey, it be like that sometimes, Yeah, roll with the punches, like you said. Now, there's a lot of talent in this place that we're standing in. Can you speak to, has there ever been a point in your time where you have seen talent be wasted?
For sure. I feel like 40% of the people in Indiana are wasting talent.
Jeez, that's a big number.
Mm-hmm. Like, I honestly feel like, okay, let me put it to you like this. Some people go out and look for those who, drug addicts. Let me just say that. They go out and look for drug addicts for certain jobs, right? And sometimes they will do better than a motherfucker that, you were willing to really pay and really, look out for. They've wasted talent. They chose one way to live, and they got trapped in that way of living. But that doesn't mean that they're a waste. It just means that they wasted their talents that they, are really good at. Like, some people are really good at washing cars, but
I definitely agree. I've seen it myself. Because you can't make people do something. People got to want to do something. And I've seen it a bunch of times where I've been right there and we're trying and I'm motivating, and it just can't happen because the person doesn't want it to happen.
Right.
They don't believe in themselves, or they're not, they say they want it, but they don't want to put in the hard work that it takes to get it.
Facts. Oh my God. It's hard being Janae. That's all I got to say.
It's hard out here for a pimp. Try to get this money for the rent. And with the Cadillac and gas money spent, could cost a whole lot of jumping shit. Anyways, we're gonna keep on rolling. Moment to Euphoria. I want to let everyone know. Actually, you know what? Nope. You know what? We taking over right now. Right? We taking over right now. You know what? Because I got some things I want to say and get off my chest. And you know what? I don't give up. Who likes it? I'm just saying like this. Da Vinci Domain, the best around. Let's just keep it cut and dry. We have one of the best young rising artists in the city. Let's be real. Ain't nobody touching Ricky when it comes to portraits. We have the best piercing artists in the city. You ain't gonna go nowhere else and find anything else like this. And it's simple. That's why we're better than all of y'all. See, I'm not in this to make friends. I'm in this so my friends can get rich. We are better than all of y'all. And we're going to prove it. We're going to step on y'all necks and we're going to smash y'all. And it ain't shit y'all can do about it. Oh, hey, you back? My bad.
What he said.
My bad. That was,
no, I felt
blacked
like you
out.
going. I know you couldn't deep. Like, go ahead, pop your best one.
Now, we're gonna move right along. This is Moment of Euphoria. This is, yeah.
You did
Speak now to go on what we just said. Speak to the potential that is in this building that we have.
I feel like if we just took a moment to sit back and brainstorm, we could be further. Like, if we put all of our heads together, we're unstoppable. We're an unstoppable force. But the part I think that we're having issues with is the first step, which is getting together. I mean, we could put our heads together once we're together, but it's just getting together. We really have to dedicate that time, just like you dedicated to any other bullshit. We gotta dedicate this to our future. Cheers to the future, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's 2026. We about to take off. We can't keep wishing. We just gotta make it happen. Start from what we got.
And with that, we're gonna wrap it up and call it a day. Cause Denver said so.
The whole time. The whole time.